somehow. It was fine when I went to bed, and then I woke up and I went to go put them on, and I was like, why is one in my ear? Why can I fit my entire hand in between my ear and where the headphone is? So I don't know. I had to spend $50. I've already had to spend a lot on like some things, and I'm like, oh fuck. There's a lot of things that I just need to buy because things are like breaking or kind of like sort of emergencies happen, and I'm like, shit. Oh no, this stuff I was gonna buy nice things for myself around the holidays, and now I've gotta replace my damn headphones. Didn't I have broken headphones for a year? Yeah, but those were broken in a way that was okay. My last set of headphones, they were broken for like a year. But it was broken, you know, like the over-the-top headphones, the part that's like directly on the top of your head. Like it's snapped right down the middle, like the plastic on the top. And that's fine. You can fix a broken headphone. You can fix a broken headphone that's up there because you can tape it. I tried taping. I spent like an hour in between work trying to tape this so it's not just. Let me fucking. What do you mean broken but not broken? Mantis is broken. I can only hear out of one ear because the other is not on my ear. It is. If you can only hear out of one headphone, it is broken. I hate to tell you that. I hate to tell you. I'm gonna fucking paint a picture of what it looks like on my damn head right now. I'm gonna paint a portrait. I gotta add a capture. All right. So here's my head. They call me Big Head Jones. I got my ears on both sides. Okay. And then in red, I'll demonstrate with my one headphone perfectly on my ear. And then we have like it going up, you know, with it goes over the top of your head. And then where the other headphone should sit, it's kind of doing like this. And it won't go down unless I hold it down. So that's kind of the headphone situation that we're on right now. So when you're saying, no, that's not broken, yes, it is. I'm sorry, I'm not listening and playing games like this, especially because you know where my mic sits in my setup? Do you know where my mic sits? My mic sits right here. That's where my mic is, and I can't put it on the other side or else it's crossing my entire table and it's gonna block the camera with the mic arm. So when you're acting like I can make this work, this is unfortunately, you know, I like to make things work. I used that broken when I had headphones that were broken right up here. When there was a big crack right here, I made it work. I duct taped it. I lived with it for a year, and it wasn't until the audio started cutting out every 5 seconds and becoming really staticky, which I replaced them. This I can't, because whenever I'm playing a game, A, I'm only gonna have this side of the audio, and B, you guys are gonna have an echo because all the fucking sounds, all the fucking music sounds, they're gonna go boom right into the mic because it's right next to it. That's an issue. How does something break like that? I don't know. It's got like a hinge in it. And the hinge just broke. I do not know what happened. It was snapped in it looked like someone snapped it purposely. And I know it wasn't broken last night because I was using them up until I went to bed. And I would have heard that snap, theoretically. When I went to go put them on my desk, I would have heard the snap. And then when I woke up, it just snapped. I don't know. Was the cat? It could have been Muppet chewing it. I don't know why he would have done that during the night. But it was just like, it was like mangled. It looked like it spontaneously combusted. I don't know what happened. All I do know is I had to spend $50 on another pair. That was my painful morning. Welcome in, everyone. I didn't do my welcomes because I had to demonstrate something, apparently. I had to demonstrate because people were yapping as if it was something I could fix. I've used broken controllers for years. I've used broken headphones for years. This is unfortunately, unless I am holding it physically, tape isn't cutting it. I love fixing things with tape, but this one wasn't cutting it. Just because of where the hinge is and how it apparently works. No. I gotta live with this now. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It's just like what happened with my glasses. So like I got a nice new pair of glasses like a couple years ago, and then I think it was like a year ago or like sometime last December or January, I went to go shower, right? So I took them off. I put them on, the little like bathroom counter by the sink, and then I showered and I got out of the shower and I went to go put them back on. Tell me why one of the arms just completely came off. How does that happen? The arm was completely attached when I put it down. And I searched everywhere because I looked and I was like, oh, a screw came out. It must be on the countertop where I placed it. It wasn't on the countertop. I scoured. I got on my hands and knees on that bathroom floor. I looked under it. I looked in the sink. Like, it wasn't close to the sink where I'd thought it would fall into the sink. And like my bathroom vanity is like angled, so things, when they do fall, they fall onto the floor. I've learned the hard way. Multiple phones broken from falling off of that. No, but the screw was nowhere to be found. The glasses are still broken till today because I never got my eyes checked again. And I was like, oh, the next time I get my eyes checked, I'll go get those glasses repaired because my current pair sucks and keeps falling down my face. But I don't know. My glasses just broke spontaneously. I think I'm cursed because things just happen to me like this, where I'm like, I'll put it down somewhere perfectly fine. And I know the glasses wasn't my cat, A, because he doesn't know how to use a screwdriver, let alone one of the tiny ones you need for glasses. And B, he wasn't in the bathroom doing that. He doesn't like to go in the bathroom when I shower. It scares him. So I've got like an unscrewing ghost. I think my basement's haunted. I mean, someone did die in this house. It was my father, but if someone did die in this house, so maybe it is haunted. And they're just unscrewing shit and breaking my things. I don't know. Anyways, enough about that. I gotta put my hand back on my headphone because it feels so weird only hearing half of everything. We're playing Livber Smoke and Mirrors today, which is a psychological horror visual novel. There will be some mature themes from what it sounds like, so if you are bothered by blood and the psychological stuff, you might want to sit this one out. But it's about a guy or girl. I didn't really check the gender. Could be Yuri. I don't think it is, though. And they start receiving letters from their dead wife, and they go to the location that the letters mention, and stuff ensues. Will there be needles? Let me double check. I don't think so. It doesn't look like a medical thing. I'm also not very good with medical things. I think it's more like supernatural spooky. I don't see anything that could potentially bring up needles. There's like dead bodies and stuff. Let me just get the full proper mature content description: blood, gore, and violence. So probably not needles, but there is blood, gore, and violence. I'll do a quick pinned... How do I pin messages on YouTube? Warning, this game contains blood, gore, and violence. Boop, 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 and I will pin that to both chats. Pin... Oh, it's not letting me pin. /pin. There we go. Manually unpin at the end of stream. Haha, I figured it out. Alright, how do I do blood for the blood god? And then I pin this message. That should be pinned to the YouTube chat. Perfect. Alright, I figured it out. I know how to work YouTube. I'm kind of a master at it. Okay, I'm gonna turn the music off and we're gonna open the game. I might also do something. I do something. I might do dynamic lighting. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure out how to set that up. Also, there's apparently a secret in there. Apparently, I can enter my name and something will happen. I don't know why. By the way, this I forgot to say, this is one of the games from the Choose Wisely Festival. I received a key from the game from the developer. And apparently there's a little special something just for me. They've probably done it for other people, but I'm gonna say, for the context of this, just for me. You guys can't see the game. Why can't you see the game? You can see the game. In a second, you'll be able to hear the game. I should start opening games beforehand, but that's a problem for someone else. Okay. It's a good thing it's a visual novel, so I don't have to, like, use both hands. I might turn the volume down just a smidgen. Oh, we get the full trigger warning list. All right, here we go. We gotta read this and take it in. All right. The shadow path beneath your steps led you here, but before you take another step, make sure your mind is ready. Beyond the strange path you will encounter blood thick with the stain of sin, limbs torn apart in hatred, the suffocating dread of love turned possessive, the ecstatic lust of unbridled desire. I really hope this is Twitch safe. This experience contains depictions of blood, gore, violence, and sexuality. Alright, I'm gonna set something up real quick. I'm gonna set up a quick censor image. I'm gonna set up a quick little censor image just in case we need one. What's a fun image I could use? What's in my Dawn folder? Wait, do I want to tie Dawn to a censorship? I'll use a photo of me. Where's me? Where's my stuff? New area. Alright. Do I have something that's width-wise? Oh, let's use this one. Yeah, okay. I've added that in. I just need to quickly go on my Steam Deck. I knew I would have, like, blood and gore, but I wasn't sure how much. I just opened Steam. I didn't open Steam Deck. Oh, because it's called Stream Deck. I always call it Steam Deck for some reason. Massive Muppet to dive in and guard your eyes. Okay. I'm gonna move this to page 2. I'm gonna put the censor button. Okay. Sorry, I need to, like, I'm trying to remember how to do things. Okay, I need to do OBS source visibility. And then scene will be gaming. The source will be image 2. Okay. So I can, if something pops up, as quick as I can attempt to, we can censor it. All right. Welcome in anyone who's just come in. Heed thy warnings. I'll try and make it not scary. All right, can we turn the volume down just a smidgen more? Dyslexic font? Yeah, turn that on. Actually, this makes it harder for me to read. Okay. Font size default, full screen. Streamer code. What does this do? Meow, Airy Storm. I'm Yard the cat, the studio's CEO. Thank you for taking the time to play Livber Smoke and Mirrors. Consider this a big meow of gratitude. I hope Lilith's madness manages to give you a proper chill. Some moments made my own fur stand on end. Every question about the demo or full release, and every "this would be better if" idea is worth its weight in premium cat food for me. Share your thoughts with my humans. Sorry, the dev team. They'll jot down every word. Can't reach them? Drop a meow at Yell the Cat at InNev Games. I'll lap it up every word with my nap sessions. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Alright, I wasn't sure what was gonna happen with the streamer code. That was very, very cute. Okay. It's a cuteness before we get into pain. Let me know if the background music is too loud. I'm hoping it's okay. It's hard for me personally to tell. Narrative map? What's this? Ah. Oh, I might be getting spoilers. I shouldn't look at that. That's spoilers, isn't it? Okay. Let's just jump in. I see her in my dreams. Her, in that house on the edge of the cliff. Everything changed after reading that letter, the one bearing her name. My old love, Lilith. 5 years ago on a dark night, they took her from that house, executed her for black alchemy. I was the one who turned her in. But now, she's calling me back to that house. Wants to bury her breath in my sins. But how? That's what I have to find out. Okay, oh, so she's an alchemist. Oh. Oh, I said I was gonna do this and I never did. It's because I can't do it until the game's open. Window, if we do... Oh, I've got so many things open, it's wanting to do everything. What's this called? That's Christmas. Livber. Here we go. That's too dark. Turn up the brightness a little bit. But now I've got like an overlay, so we can kind of match the game. Actually, it might just be because it's like really, really dark. We'll see. Welcome home, my love. I'm just gonna see how bright it is when the game actually starts. Okay, I'm gonna turn the brightness up a tiny bit more. Sorry. Well, no more distractions after this. Okay, that should be good, but we'll still have some of the ambiance. Okay. Far past Hook Haven, which is woven by the grounded ships of Livber, a coastal nation southwest of Gaia, governed by a central authority, but by a 5-member council known as the Court of Trade. It is highly advanced in seafaring. Oh, so Livber's the town. Or a nation. Livber's a nation. Okay. There's a whirlwind roaring in the east. You don't see it, you don't hear it, yet you know of the power it holds, enough to alter all of Gaia. A womb for gales blows out of. But you come here. You wait, standing in the heart of twilight, silently, eyes shut. 5 years later, once again, you stand at the door to this house, a letter clutched in your hand. What do? What am I waiting for? Read the letter? Did I even have another choice? I'm gonna read the letter. You know, get a grasp of what's going on. The raindrops fall on the paper, landing with soft patters. You grip the letter tightly with both hands, keeping it from being blown away by the wind. The silvery moonlight, trapped between the clouds, shimmers across the ink spilled from a woman's hand. You read the lines again and again and again. My love, if you are reading these lines, then it means there's still something inside your heart that belongs to me. As I've always told you, death is far too ordinary a thing to keep us apart. I will give birth to our creation in our home, beneath the place that we once shared. You must be with me, inside me, because our creation cannot be left undone. Turn back, pass through the dark, complete us. We were always meant to be one, and we can still be, my love. As long as you have the courage, as long as you do not fear. I am waiting for you in the never all. Lilith. Could this really be true, Lilith? Is she truly alive? I need to put an end to all this nonsense. Lilith is dead. I'm gonna be a believer. I'm gonna be a wife believer. Is she truly alive? You want it to be true, don't you? You want to hear that Lilith, the woman you left for dead 5 years ago, still lives. You long to feel her love again. Yet there's a question that won't let go of your mind. If she truly lives, how much of her is still her? I don't know. Does this even matter? I don't know. I don't know that. I might have to move. My big fat head is covering things. No, I'm reading it out loud. It's fine. I don't know. The question, unanswered, keeps growing in your mind. Your gaze drifts into the distance, as if the answers might lie out there. For but a moment the clouds part, and the moon's silver light spills across the sea. Each and every shimmer scatters into 1,000 fragments. But you remain still, all your limbs stiff with waiting, standing before the door of the house perched on the cliff, beaten by the waves. Why here? Why would Lilith call me here? It was meant to be. I had to come. Why here? I'm curious, like the George. What else could it be? This is where the two of you began. That wooden house on the cliff by Livber's shore. This is where you first held each other. Your first night, your first love, and your first lies, all buried here. This 2-story hovel raised upon your memories. I guess I can never escape my memories, can I? They'll find me in the end. I can still leave. It's not too late for anything. I could still leave. Yes, but you won't. The trembling letter in your hand is proof of that. You will see this simple village buried beneath Livber's shores. You'll open the door to the shack standing right here, where you stand now. That's it. That easy. The narrator is sort of reminding me of Slay the Princess. I don't know if anyone's played that game. I watched my friend play it a while ago. And just like, I guess how the narrator's talking. I'm sure there's other games with like narrators who kind of like have this style, but it's really reminding me of it right now. And welcome in, everybody. Heard about it, but never played it. It's pretty good. I haven't seen like all the endings, but I saw one ending. Okay. What are we gonna do? Put the letter in my pocket or let go of it? I'll put it in my pocket in case I need it later. I might need this letter, I don't know. You carefully fold the soaked paper so it won't tear under the rain. As you tuck it into your coat's inner pocket, a strange sense of relief washes over you. The letter is where it belongs. But you must keep moving. You shouldn't stand in the rain any longer. Well, I'm gonna be polite and I'm gonna knock on the door. Meow! Oh my god, it's a little putty cat! Yell, our winged cutie from the sky nation of Aetheros, drifting down to the floating isles. I never found out how Lilith came to find her. So this is like a fantasy world. So this isn't based in like actual reality from the looks of it, considering it's like there's a winged cat and no one's freaked out from it. Oh, and this is where all my stuff is. That's my pocket. The door's worn by rain and wind. The wind's born from the whirlwind in Cardia. Even now, the breeze against my face reminds me of home. Just as your hand reaches the door, you hear Yell's voice from beyond the threshold. The winged Bacter cutie, which is born from the third clash between light and dark within the cosmic Neverall. These tainted life forms range from feral beasts to those capable of forming packs with humans, or homins, and living in guilds among their own kind. An acuity is a domesticated bacterium believed to hail from the Sky Nation due to its non-functional wings. Ooh. Her white fur glows as if soaked in light, not rain. She spreads her wings and leaps swiftly towards you. Landing at your feet, she shakes the droplets from her coat. Then she sits back on her hind legs, head tilted, amber eyes watching you with curiosity. Meow, meow. Do you know who's waiting for me in there, friend? I'm gonna lean down and pet them. Aww. Yell gently brushes her head against your feet. Then she stops before the door. She looks up at it. With a soft stroke, she traces the doorframe with her paw, then turns her amber eyes to you. Well then, take a deep breath and reach for the door. Or, I hope you'll still be here for me when I return, friend. Let's say goodbye to the cat. I hope you'll still be here when I return, my friend. Meow. The wind falls silent for a moment. You hear the waves of the sea easing in the distance. Far, far away, the flash of lightning strike blinds you, but its thunder never reaches your ears. The raindrops hang, weightless in midair. Yell glances at you one last time and spreads her wings, then leaps into the shadows between the rocks. Your fate embraces you. All right, let's open that door. The door creaks open, but even you don't know what it is that you hope to see, do you? Your guilt has chased you all the way here, and at last your sins have caught you. I'm ready to face my past. No, you wish you were. As you crack the door open, the air brushing against your face is stale and musty. The sweetness of tall flowers mixes with the scent of something buried. It pulls you back to that festival day, and the moment you first met Lilith, and then you see her, standing beneath the dim light like she's been torn from the heart of this house. You lose your breath. A chill crawls up your spine, and you freeze. It takes you a moment to realize your knees are trembling. Whether from fear or excitement, you can't tell. A whisper slips from your lips. Lilith. She doesn't see you, bent slightly over a table trying to light a candle, just as you remember her. Lilith. The ghost of your past, your greatest lie and sin. Is that really her? Lilith, you're really alive. Your voice comes out weaker than you expected. Its trembling echo bounces off the rotting wood, and another lifeless question slips from your lips. How? You remember, the festival night, a warm breeze carries the city's aroma far away. You two slip away from the crowded streets. The early black crimson's glow wraps Lilith's hair like a fiery halo. The noise of celebration fades behind you. Right there, you hand Lilith a bouquet of white, tall flowers. She looks deep into your eyes. She smiles. Tossing her hair back, she asks the same question. White olive flowers. How did you find these? Ooh, there's nothing I couldn't find for you, or they overflowed from my love for you. There's nothing I couldn't find you. My love. She looks at you as if she's about to say something. A pained smile touches her lips. The silence hangs between you. You've finally come. Oh, you're alive? How can this be? Or 5 years later, how could you write this letter? The letter is creeping me out, so I'm gonna say you're alive. How can this be? I assumed you had read the letter, my love. Death is far too ordinary a thing to separate us. When you left me that night, I left the boundaries of my body. Isn't that what we always sought in the end? I wasn't the one leaving you, Lilith. You wanted this. Or, why did you call me here? Well, I know why she called me here. Probably to kill me. So I'm gonna say, I wasn't the one leaving you, Lilith. You wanted this. This isn't the time for accusations, my love. After all these years to finally see you. Come, sit. As the candle flame flickers, you think you see a brief shadow of hatred flash across Lilith's face. As if, beneath her skin, another face is waiting. Sorry, I've got hiccups. No. I won't sit before you give me an answer. Is this really you? Or sit in the chair she gestures to. No, I'm gonna stand my ground. I won't sit before you give me an answer. Is this really you? Lilith slowly approaches. You now see her eyes more clear than ever. Something reaves beneath her gaze. Her body leans towards you, getting closer. You feel the sweet aroma rising from her skin, her warm breath brushing against you. My love, do you truly not recognize me? This is just a game, all of this. It has to be an illusion, or you really are Lilith. She was into alchemy. It's not too much of a stretch. You really are Lilith. Lilith takes your hand and lifts it to her face. Her cheeks feel cold and firm within your palm. Yes, my love, it's really me. Shall we eat now? I haven't decided on a place for her yet, sorry. Also, I'm still a bit sick. Let's sit in the chair. I really put in the work to make tonight perfect. I wanted certain things to be flawless for our reunion. After you've left me to rot, it's been... She pauses for a moment, looks out the window where the moonlight falls. You thought I should have died. I know you did, after I made you that offer, after I told you that we had to become one. Our souls, my love. We had to piece our souls together and bind them with the alchemy ritual. Okay, our options are, you expected me to pay the price for your madness, Lilith. I said no because you had decided to destroy me. I had to make a choice. Or maybe I should have said yes to you that night. Perhaps everything was already fractured and I was just ignoring it. No, I think the first option. I said no because you decided to destroy me. I had to make a choice. Her hand holding the fork freezes in mid-air for a second. As the silence stretches, Lilith's breathing deepens. My madness! I offered you love, only love. A love so deep that even death couldn't end it. But you were afraid. Afraid to be with me beyond never all. You betrayed me. Did you think I wouldn't know? When I told you about the black alchemy ritual, when I spoke of piecing our souls together to crown our love, you saw my blood, heard my screams, saw me vanish into the dark of the waters. I'm gonna look away. I'm just gonna look away. Ooh. She turns her face towards you, and it darkens with hatred, with rage, with something darker, and with something even I cannot name. Her skin ripples, as if 100 tiny things move beneath it. You can't tell if it's real, or just the candle's flickering light playing tricks on you. Then, just as quickly as it came, the moment passes. Lilith slowly leans back. Okay. No, you didn't even know what you wanted. Or, love means something different to you. You don't love me, you want to own me. Yeah, love means something different to you. She's beautiful, though. Love means something different to you. I'm gonna hold my ground here. It breaks my heart that you'd believe it could be so simple, my love. You don't understand. I never wanted to own you. Never did. The wooden walls of the house groan under the assault of the rain, driven harder by the wind. The sea crashes against the cliffs, then pulls back up into itself with a hiss of white foam. Darkness spreads ever outward beyond the horizon. For a fleeting moment, you wish you were out there, on the deck of a ship bound for somewhere you cannot see. Too little, too late. Your madness will break both of us, Lilith. It already has, my love, just like those paintings you love so much. It is not my madness, oh no, no, it is your cowardice. Nothing more than a diseased reflection of faded memories in your mind. Like this place, like me, like you. Go on, eat. Pork meat. I cooked it just the way you like. It wasn't easy, but it melts so slowly on the tongue. When the fat coats the roof of your mouth and slips beneath your tongue, you'll taste the herbs. Okay, what's pork meat, for context? It is a sacred animal in Cardia, known to live in herds. They have long manes and specialized pincers used for communication. Strongly driven by a sense of belonging, they bond only with certain homins. When threatened, they can secrete a toxic chemical. Gods, pork meat, Lilith, you've completely lost it. Or, I've never imagined pork meat could be edible. Okay, let's not be too mean to her, because I feel like she could just kill me. So, I never imagined it could be edible. Oh, it is just a horse. Oh, no. I was hearing that and I was like, that sounds like a horse. Oh, no, it is. After the festival where we first met, and the first night where you told me you loved me, we saw a porth, remember? It was magnificent. Its mane was long and beautiful. You remember, don't you, my love? Afterwards, we went to get something to eat. I couldn't stop thinking about it. You were mesmerized by that creature. You kept going on about how beautiful it was, how bright its mane shone, and how proud it stood. Did you really think I could tolerate that, my love? Oh. That first night we met, we didn't eat anything, Lilith, or... I think I remember. Maybe not what we ate, but feeling happy. Perhaps that's why everything afterward hurt so much. I'm gonna benefit the doubt and I'm gonna say we didn't eat anything. We did not eat anything. No! She slams her hands on the table, leaning forward. Her face contorts with rage. Her eyes, wide and unblinking, bore into you, burning with intensity. No, no, no. That's exactly what we ate. You told me how much you loved me, that we'd never be apart. Do you remember what else you said? I said it didn't matter that you came from a different class, or I told you I'd never leave you no matter what. She's gonna want to hear number 2, so that's what I'm gonna say. That's what you said, wasn't it? It takes me a while to understand things sometimes. Like that night I ran away to you. You stroked my hair, laid me down against your shoulder, whispering that you loved me. But I get it now. Even then, you were already thinking about how you'd leave me. Lilith doesn't take her eyes off of you. Every motion she makes to cut the pork meat with her fork shakes her entire body. Her head tilts slightly, the candlelight slipping through her crimson hair. Silky strands swing gently back and forth. Your gaze shifts downward. You realize she's not slicing the meat on her plate, but pressing the blade into her own index finger with all her strength, blood mixing with the meat below. Try to stop her. Or pull back. The first night we met, you said you were so hungry enough you could eat a pork. I'm gonna try and stop her. Lilith, what are you doing? Your finger. Ah, what? It's nothing. Ugh. Love, my love, it's sweet of you to worry. Just a brief distraction. When you're with me, everything else just melts away. My anxieties, fear, pain. This is the price of my love for you. She quickly wraps her fingers with one of the parchments scattered on the floor. For a moment, she stares at the porcelain plate, at her blood mingled with the meat. Then, spearing a piece of meat with her fork, She brings it to her mouth. She closes her eyes, savoring it with solemn intensity. Your finger. Are you sure you're all right? What did you say? Yes, I'm fine. It's just... Did I ever tell you how my mother died? She was addicted to doping. Some people claimed she was obsessed. I never wanted to believe it. I was around 7 when she had her last crisis. She'd run out of doping and thought she could drink the liquid pleasure from her own veins. When they found her, she drowned in her own blood. Tragic, yet I used to find it so funny. But now, I understand why she did it. Oh. Okay. Wait a second, you thought it was funny that your mother drowned in her own blood? Or should I just ask why? You know, I don't think it's actually that surprising that she found it funny. I think everything that she said to us so far, I'm like, that's like the least surprising thing. I'm like, yeah, she would find it funny. Why? Because some obsessions are meant to consume you. They have to go deep. They have to become a part of who you are. Like you. Like me. Or like you becoming a part of me. You understand, don't you, my love? You must be inside me. Neither of us is complete until we're one. Shells. Shells within shells. Voids. The candle flickers. Rain lashes against the window. You listen until the soft patter of every drop echoes in your ear. Lilith's breath mingles with yours. Slowly she circles around you and slips into the darkness. The woman watches you, unblinking. She waits, impatient for you to eat. I can't put up with this madness anymore. I'm getting up. Uh-oh. That escalated quickly. This isn't anger, this is something else. Her features, they're slipping. Like another form beneath her skin, the true horror she's hiding is struggling to surface. My girl's a little scary. My girl's a little bit scary. Uh-oh. Do you think you can defy fate? From the beginning, we were destined to be one. Neither you nor anyone else can stop this. Never, never, never. I'm gonna head for the door. Standing up, your head spins. You steady yourself to move towards the door. Behind you, Lilith gasps. Just as your trembling hands reach the door, Lilith blocks your path, eyes wide with madness, mouth agape. She clutches the knife she used to cut the meat. You instinctively tense up. Okay. Lilith, don't be ridiculous. Get out of my way. You've completely lost your mind. Or, listen to me. You don't have to do this. I don't like the trailing off one, so I'm going to do the first option. I haven't finished what I have to say, my love. Everything is ready for our souls to unite. We only have to die together. Lilith, do you realize what you're asking? This isn't love. Please come to your senses. I'm begging you. I wish I could have saved you from this pain, Lilith. I'm going to say I wish I could have saved you from this pain. Rain pounding against the window intensifies. Lightning briefly illuminates the paintings, fresh and glistening as if just painted. Your eyes drift towards the pork meat. It subtly moves on the bloodied plate. Why is the meat moving? I can't let you leave, my love. You haven't finished your meal. Listen, I only came to understand you. Whatever you mentioned in your letter, that's why I'm here. I'm here to talk. Or, I didn't come here to eat or anything. You've lost your mind. You've changed. You've lost your mind. You've changed. You're a part of me. In my body, my heart, my soul. Do you understand? You're mine, my love. Mine. I can't lose you again. On her maddened face, there is a terrifying grin mingled with dread. Veins bulge out of her forehead. The whites of her widened eyes are bloodshot. Her grip tightens on the knife until her knuckles whiten. She steps towards you. Well, no. No, I'm not gonna say if this is truly what you want. I'm gonna say stop. I'm gonna fight till the end. Lilith's crazed eyes bulge as if ready to burst. Beneath the ragged clothes, her chest heaves violently with each breath. Then suddenly, her skin splits apart like parched earth around an ever-blowing whirlwind on a distant island nation. Her cheeks, mouth, hair, your last shred of rational thought screams at you. Run or it's awakening. Run, bro! Your feet recoil in an archaic reflex as you stumble over one of the books scattered on the floor, crashing down. For a brief moment, yellowed pages spill across the ground from a fallen book. You catch glimpses of your own drawings, a dining table, and a woman clutching a knife. But there's no time for you to focus. Struggling to your knees, you crawl deeper into the house. That's when you remember. There's a passage leading from the basement to the cellar door outside. Oh, the glimpses of our own drawing, and it's like literally the scene we're doing right now. I think this is something that we have just written and we have gone insane. And I think that would be kind of... That's a bit too predictable though, isn't it? If I'm predicting it like right away that this is just like his grief manifesting. I don't know. The cellar, I must get to the cellar or another exit. A window, back door. Shit, there must be something. I'm not going into the cellar. I'm looking for another exit. You rise, fleeing deeper into that house. The corridors feel familiar, yet the dust rising with each panicked step is a new and unsettling sight. You frantically try the door. Without daring to take your eyes off the corridor you just came sprinting through. Locked. All of them. The windows are sealed shut with rusted, decaying iron bars. Oh, crap. That's not good. Bro succumbed to the gaudy Baptupla girlfriend. Oh.
We can't be separated. Not... There's nothing left, love. My love.
There's no way out. Basement. I must try the basement door. Gripped by the sudden terror, you seize the cellar's cold handle, expecting a hand to clutch your shoulder at any moment as footsteps grow louder down the corridor. But it never comes. As you push the door open, a wave of dampness, nauseating stench of things that should have long been dead hits you in the face. Stepping through the doorway, you slam it shut. As you bolt the door behind you, an abysmal silence and darkness wrap around you. I'm gonna close my eyes and take a deep old breath. And close your eyes and take a breath. I've got my hand over the censor button. Oh no, they're bringing out the Latin! Oh no, 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 no. Act 2. So that was Act 1. So it was a lot of different branches we could have done in Act 1, eh? I'm gonna just double check. I think there's no limit on how much we can play, but I'm just gonna make sure that there's not like a note about streaming. Because I know some visual novels, they're like, don't stream past chapter 2, please. And I'm like, okie dokie. Sure. I don't see anything about it, so it should be fine. I'll double check my email too, but I didn't see anything in the email that said it, or else I would have made a note for myself. I just get nervous because I'm like, I don't want to start playing, and then it's like, please don't. It would be weird if this was like where they're like, stop playing at Act 2, don't go past Act 2 at all. I don't think so. There's no restrictions you can use. All right. It doesn't look like there's any restrictions for streaming it. Okay, cool. Perfect. Perfect. All right. In the darkness, you pause for a moment. Your mind strains to grasp what this is. Lilith, food, creation. The dust and creak of boards mingle with your hurried breath. Beneath your feet, stairs descending. Where am I? Try and examine your surroundings. The basement. Can I find a way out for the basement? Or number 3, Lilith's creation. It was herself, wasn't it? Gods, what was the thing I saw? Let's examine our surroundings. When the basement door closed, you felt yourself pulled into the void. Now, beneath your feet, wooden steps leading down. The basement. Oh, I probably lost a dialogue thing by not asking about Lilith first. Dang it. Alright, can I find a way out for the basement? Once on a sunlit morning at the first circad, you saw Yell descend these very basement stairs. You followed after, finding her scratching at a hollow in the corner. When you drew near, you saw it was a hatched opening outwards, old, broken, hinges rusted. When Lilith saw it, she grew fearful. Do I remember what it looked like? Yes. As I said, a hatch made of wood, round, wedged among the stones of the wall, plastered with mud. You hardly noticed it, before or after. If you could find it, perhaps it would lead you outside. You can try. In the end, do you really have another choice? I don't know what lurks in the basement. I'm gonna go back upstairs. What if we just go back upstairs? The truth is, either go back upstairs or go downstairs. Be a little funny if we just went, nah, let's go upstairs. I think downstairs is gonna have a bunch of scary things. What do you guys think? Should I go see my crazy girlfriend's creation that might be my girlfriend? Or go down into the spooky basement? Ooh, we got options. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about both of them because I think I'm going to find a bunch of dead bodies in the basement. But, ooh, we got one for upstairs and one for spooky basement. I'm just like, I feel like upstairs we're just going to die. But downstairs I think there's going to be something scary. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by the toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe said upstairs. So let's go upstairs. It'll probably just be a death and then we can go back downstairs. You think returning to the house where you felt Lilith's dread might be wise. You begin climbing upwards. The narration fractures. Perhaps you should turn back. Oh, this is definitely going to be a death. No, I'm going to keep going up. The stairs grow steeper. Turn back. In the dark, there's nothing but your breath quickening. The tortured cries of the bored. Nothing, never, all, and beyond. You can't tell how much time has passed. Ooh, I'm going to keep going. The climb becomes a ritual of the known. From the graves, dead are rising. You reach with your hand, dragging your body upwards. Sometimes you rest, gathering breath. In the pale light of the moon faces fade, and tongues wither. Finally, you see a light above you. Silvery light seeps through the cracks between the boards. Get closer. In the ceiling, a white ship sails the night, and in far off of the sea blooms a white-flowered garden. You see a hatch. Damp soil stings your nostrils. From the grave, dead arise. I'm going to open the hatch, but I'm over my censor button. This is scary. Okay. Open the hatch. As you wrench the hatch open, wet earth cascades upon you. Let the hatches open and let soil drown you. Choke, choke! Dirt floods your mouth as you fight for breath. Let the falling earth consume you. Drown, and let dead be born again. Okay, well, my hand's off the button now. Oh, welcome in, Demon Lord and Cat. What's happening? Oh, I'm over the censor button again. I found the attic. You force your head above the surface. Your mouth is packed with earth. Like one risen above the grave or a newborn child. You gulp for a breath and then cough it back up. I'm gonna look around. The place is not dark. Sunlight filters through gaps in the attic's beams. Light drifts across the dust motes, holding them frozen in a strange stillness. The ground is covered in soil. The same soil you just crawled from. How the hell did I get to the attic? And also, this isn't what I expected. I thought I would just get killed doing that decision. And now I'm here and I'm not sure how to feel about it because it seems very serene and beautiful. And that's always scary in like a psychological horror game because I'm like, how is it gonna get ruined? How everything's gonna get ruined. And welcome in as well, Crostan. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty good. The game's not gotten too scary or violent yet, but it is. Ooh, I'm nervous. It's one of those like, it's the tenseness of not knowing how bad things are gonna get, where you're like, well, I'm extra scared because it could be anything. It's like the fear of the unknown, where I'm like, I don't know, I could just start seeing a bunch of dead bodies. I could get chased again and have to make really tough decisions. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna take another drink, and I probably need to stretch myself. I'm sitting like L Death Note. Alright. And also my hand and ear hurts trying to like hold my headphones right. There's only sunshine and rainbows. I don't know. I got fed horse meat. I didn't eat it though. I think even if I read it the first section, I would not eat the horse meat. It's against my values of enjoying horses. Okay. Am I in this attic or soil? Both of these are valid questions. I'm gonna address the soil first. I think the questions tie into each other, why there's soil in the attic. Yes. The damp soil that carpets the floor, and upon it, white tall leaf blossom. Their sweet old fragrance fills you with each breath. I knew Lilith loved tall leaf flowers, but climb out of the soil and look around? Or reach for the closest flower? I'm gonna climb out of the soil and look around. I'm not gonna stay in the soil. With great effort, you drag your body free, waist rising from the earth. When you've caught your breath and glance about, you see the flowers crushed beneath your palms, their white petals turned gray. On the walls, empty frames stand. No wind, no sound. I'm gonna reach for the flower? As you lean for the flower, you see its white petals wither swiftly. They feel like parchment skin of the aged gray and frail. Yet the roots where it clings to the earth, something lies beneath. Oh no, it's gonna be like a dead body. What is it? Keep digging the soil? Curiosity is gonna kill me, but I'm like the George. You dig around the root. When you dig around the root, your hand strikes something white and hard. What is it? Yes, what you suspected. Keep digging and you'll find it. It's gonna be a skull. As you claw the soil, you uncovered a withered skull, the flower bursting from its mouth. Around it gleam strands of golden hair, untouched by decay. All around, the flowers shrivel, shedding their leaves. Whispers rise around you. Check the soil beneath over flowers. To your left, you scrape at the roots of a blossom turned black, its petals yellowed with pus. The flower has sprouted from the open mouth of a corpse, its skin clinging tight to bone. Golden hair veils its eyes. Worms reeve, frantic for the clean air. Godzilla, what have you done? Well, we know what she did. She's murdered people. More important question, who are they?
Each one is you, my love. Each one was you. From you I fashioned new beauty.
Where are you, Lilith?
I'm everywhere. In every leaf that rots and falls to your touch.
It really is giving Slay the Princess. It's kind of giving that. Obviously, like, different. It's not, like, one-to-one, but it's some of, like, the stuff and, like, Lilith herself. I'm like, it's really kind of giving that. As the petals fall, the whispers form words. Still on your knees, you jolt at a tremor rising from the depths. Something boils upward beneath the earth, grinding against the walls. Okay, how do I escape this place? Your gaze sweeps the room. Nothing save a window smeared with dust. Could there be a passage beneath the soil, a way out like the one I entered? I'm gonna move towards the window.
Why struggle, my love? From your body new beauty shall bloom. Do not fear. My voice rises in every leaf.
And you call this beauty? Or does your madness know no bounds, Lilith? Dig in the soil. It is kind of beautiful. I'm not gonna do option number 1. I'm gonna start digging in the soil.
In the end, you'll return to me and to our creation. Why resist, my love? Look at the flowers.
No, Lilith, I will escape this place and be free of your delirium. All right, I'll look at the flowers. I'll look at the flowers. Black petals scatter and swirl, forming the silhouette of a body, a small body, and then a memory. The garden of white blossoms by the sea. Lilith's voice again whispering a truth. The boards beneath you split. The gap widens, and far below a blue light gleams. Do we jump into the crevasse or keep watching from the body formed of petals? I'm not jumping into a hole. I'll keep watching. The petals gather, a body of charred, tall-leaf leaves. It smokes like ash, drifting closer. The house convulses one last time, but the stones and dust cannot pull your eyes away. The body closes in, envelops you. Your breath falters. Darkness pricks your vision. From far away, a child's voice reaches you.
Father?
It is. I was okay with the oh, my note from Lilith is gone. I can't cross-reference it. But with the note at the beginning where it's like I need you inside of me to have our creation. I was thinking, I think there's gonna be some themes of parenthood and or pregnancy stuff. I was kind of predicting it. But yeah, it does seem like there is going to be some metaphors with that. Maybe kind of in a I don't think it's going to be in a Frankenstein sense. I don't think that's what the game's going for with this. Our creation. When I came to against the wall, the pain in my skull was unbearable. Must have been another foul dream again. Do I remember what dream it was? My head. I think I recall the soil from the attic above. Lilith again. Always her. Who else could it ever be? My love. Lilith? Oh, is this going to be like a loop? Okay, I'm going to sit up and look around. Water trickles from the ceiling again. Moonlight. Must be midnight or thereabouts. The house is collapsing. 5 years. Dust and decay. I'm hungry, so that was a dream? Is there anything to eat? I pass the toppled chairs around the dining table. Plates still rest upon it. White porcelain, now layered only with dust fallen from beams above. What was that sound? Lilith? Go to the kitchen? The kitchen's empty. Cockroaches scatter across the counter. Am I hungry? Not truly. What was desire meant to feel like? There's nothing here. I killed Lilith. Did that voice come from inside? What? Is this real? What? Is Lilith real? She was always real. The most real of all things, but her love, no. That was madness. Mad. That day I knew. She would speak again of grand unification. Lilith? Are you in there? I'm gonna go upstairs. Here was our bedroom once. The sheets now lie rotted. I feared her, Lilith. She was mad. Mad. She loved me more than she loved herself. The bed lies broken, collapsed. Water drips from the ceiling, gathering here. What was that? A voice. Was someone calling me? Lilith? In the delirium of her love, I knew I would die. Fear consumed me. I fled. She would never have let me go. So there was no choice. I had to be rid of her. I could not. No. No, 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 no. A voice? Lilith, is that you? I'm gonna go down. There were paintings watching over the stairs. Beautiful, once. Lilith and I, together. Now nothing remains. Nothing at all. Go to the basement door. Boards creak everywhere, splintering, falling apart. The plaster has fallen from the walls, exposing what's beneath. This is it. Yeah. Yes. Here they took her, after I betrayed her. They seized her arms and dragged her away. First, they cut out her tongue so she could conjure no alchemy again. Lilith? Is that you? I'm going to open the door. Darkness. The stairs have long since crumbled. She told me herself. This is where they carried her out. They took her, took off her limbs so she could never walk again. I'm coming home, my love. Are you calling to me? Where are you? I'll go down. A blue light. Where could it be coming from? This is the basement with one room. Damp stones covered in moss. She'd drawn a circle here. She'd stood at its center. When they took her, they flayed her face so no one could ever recognize her again. Holy shit. No wonder this guy has guilt. He watched them cut out her tongue, flay her face open, and cut off all her limbs.
My love.
Where are you? The blue light shimmers over your wet clothes, right? The salty water of the sea drips down from where you were thrown. Your hands are severed. Coagulated blood pools at your feet. The flayed pieces of your face hang, oozing pus. Your lidless eyes stare at me. Ooh, I'm sorry, or I have to kiss her. I have to kiss her. I have to kiss her. Her arms sway like pendulums, limp at her sides. She stands. I step closer. I fasten my lips to hers, cold as the sea, bitter with salt. Her raw flesh trembles. Her mouth unfurls, and from its ruins spills black ichor. It streams into me, drowning me. But where are you going? Lilith. Was it you who called me, my love? Where are you? I'm gonna go upstairs. All your memories slowly melt away like tears in the rain. What? What ending was that? Well, we got an ending. I think I got the ending that explains the least first. Okay, what just happened? Huh? And they lived happily ever after, I guess. All right, well, we got an ending. I guess the narrative map might help us figure out the ends. So we can get an end right at the start. So we did attic, but then I guess if we jumped down, we would have got that ending. But we didn't. Yeah, I don't think we got anywhere. We didn't even get to Act 3. We didn't even get to Act 3. We got N2 of 8. Yeah, I'm realizing that I think we did the least coherent run. We somehow did the least coherent mix of things. We somehow jumped from the attic and went all the way to ending number 2. I mean, the game was just like, you're making so many wrong choices that I'm just gonna have to, like, stop you on this. Let's try and get the first ending, though, real quick, since that's, like, right near the beginning of the game. Maybe I should have said yes that night. Maybe if we, like, agree to her, that's how we'll get it.
You ignored so much, like my love for you. But you're right about one thing, my love. Everything truly was broken that night. You watched them take me. You betrayed me, reported me when I spoke of that dark alchemy ritual. When I spoke of the glory that would unite our souls and crown our love.
Sorry.
You watched my blood spill, my screams drown, watched me disappear within the black water. And then you simply moved on, ignored my annihilation.
Remain silent. Okay, this is the same things. Oh wait, no, this is different. The woman's hand holding the fork trembles. She turns towards you, her face darkening with hatred, fury, something so dark I can't even name. Her skin ripples as if tiny creatures crawling beneath, but you can't be sure if it's real or just a trick of the flickering candlelight. Then, as suddenly as it appears, the moment passes. Lilith slowly leans back. I suppose I owe you this much.
Tonight you'll repay your debt. By remembering, confronting, just like me. Love doesn't exist only in happiness. True love, my love, embraces pain as well.
Okay. Far away, something squirms beneath the dark green waters near the docks. Deep beneath Livber, the place you've called home, something stirs and rises. Not with rage or hatred, but with curiosity that's eerily human for something so inhuman. A curiosity as natural as a child tearing open a toy. And now, from Livber's filth-ridden waters, it rises towards you. Okay, so I actually have to do this anyway. Your Mattis will break both of us. Okay, this is the same as before. I never imagined pork meat could be edible. We're gonna go along with her, so this time I'm gonna just eat it. So let's just do all of our stuff again, and then... Actually, I'm not gonna stop her when she cuts her finger. As you jerk back suddenly, the table's leg scrapes against the wooden floor. Your knees knock sharply against its underside.
What's wrong, my love?
Lilith's eyes drop to where you're looking, at the porcelain plate before her. After a brief pause, she presses one of the scattered pages onto her finger. You... Lilith's eyes drift down to your gaze, at the porcelain plate. After a brief pause, she picks up a scrap of paper from the floor and presses it against her bleeding finger. Then, in a blink of an eye, she's at your side in an instant.
Ah, my love! If only you knew how happy it makes you to see you worry about me. But it's just a small cut, don't fret.
Okay, let's... Same options again. I'm actually gonna ask. Oh, this time I asked why she found it funny that her mother drowned in her own blood, and she just goes, She just went, yes. Alright. Let's just try and eat. What happens when I'm eating it? As you sink your fork into the meat on your plate, you realize that your hands are trembling. The pork meat seems to still be breathing. The air grows heavier and heavier. You reach for the knife beside you and try and cut it. But the moment, a thick, vicious fluid oozes from inside the meat. Your stomach turns.
I put my love into it.
Her eyes lock onto you, waiting for your reaction. Well, this time I'm gonna eat it. You're chewing something so sweet and soft. It's cool, even blissful. For a moment you feel calm, as though everything is truly okay. But then the meat feels as if it's sprouting thorns, and pain blooms across every part of your mouth. What you're crushing between your teeth hardens, forming a crust. It burns, it cuts, it moves. It twists into something alive, breathing as if giving up its final breath right there inside your mouth. A thick, slithering thing coils beneath your tongue along your palate. I'll swallow.
The piece of meat sliding down your throat thrashes wildly in your chest. As it tries to force its way back up, you feel your throat tighten, your eyes tearing up. With one final swallow, it's over. A strange emptiness opens up inside you. Look, look, don't you see? That's the taste of my love, my love. For you, only for you. No more running now. We must accept it. We must accept each other. Accept that we cannot live apart. We must become one. Our creation. That's why it matters.
Say nothing, just nod to the cannon. Yeah.
Now there's a part of me inside you too, my love. Can you feel the warmth spreading through you? Can't you? Do you see more clearly now why we have to become one?
Your mouth goes dry, the meat on your plate glistens, juicy, full of love. Yeah, I'll eat another piece.
The taste grows more intense. Thick liquid fills your mouth. Sweet, cool again, and bitter too. But this time it doesn't hurt. The meat stirs in your mouth, not wildly, but as if caressing you. The emptiness inside expands. You feel pieces of your mind collapsing. Something bigger is being built in their place. Grandeur. What we wanted never mattered. Not yours, not mine. What matters is what we need. I need you, my love. I need you inside me. And you? What do you need?
Ooh, I need you. Is there more of that me? Or I just want this man to stand. Is there more of that me? I'm really hungry.
You don't need it anymore, my love. I see the hunger growing inside you. You see it now too, don't you? Beyond the never-all, beyond the grand union, will be something greater. Something more beautiful. We'll both continue to exist inside one another. We'll exist beyond even death. All it takes is one simple thing.
She slides her skirt aside and swings her leg over yours. She sits carefully in your lap. You barely feel her weight. Her bloodshot eyes never leave yours. Crimson hair spills across your face. She leans in, an intoxicating scent flooding your mind. Without thinking, you bite. A taste more exquisite than the pork meat floods your mouth. This has definitely got... Yeah. There's gonna be metaphors for, I think, sex and pregnancy and stuff. Ooh. We'll keep going. I'll play for 2 hours, but I'm not sure the end will be something I want to stream. I will play in my off time. But I think this is something that might end up being a bit too heavy for stream. But it is looking real good. I'll go eat another piece.
Ah, yes, my love. Find me beyond the grand unification. Find me.
The coldness in your chest makes you pause for a moment. Suddenly, Lilith's neck, split down to the bone, makes horrifying sense. The bloody chunks in your mouth squirm wildly. Each tentacle attached to pieces of meat frantically hurl them in your mouth. Your final breath escapes in your chest in a wave of hot dampness. I fall. When everything ends, there is no light, no sound. In fact, not even darkness. It unravels. I wish I could say the name of a child here, but I know it was never born. The hidden words pull someone from their slumber in a distant existence. I'm gonna do the child that was never born. Our words pulled into endless void. We pushed it. We let it fall. Oh, is this like a miscarriage stuff? When the candle on the table went out, we took our first breath. Our fears purged us, and we were reborn, together, inside the never-all. Beyond there and here. Or number 2. Do you remember the day you spoke with her on the beach in your youth? Her hair was blowing in the wind and she seemed far from any worries. I'm gonna do option number 2.
We ran, we rejected, we did not embrace enough. We all came, for in the end we were called. In this place beyond the Neverall, we spilled our essences. We are beyond death and existence. I was an old man. I was time itself, blind and unseeing. Here, there's no need for memories anymore. They belong to all of us. We are the childhood you feared. We are the ones who loved you when you were alone. We are the you inside Lilith. You are now us. Kind of eldritch horror? That was the first end, so okay. Eating the meat does get you the first end. I was right. All right. Okay. Ending number 1. It's definitely the later endings will explain more, because I think the first couple endings is just like, I have no idea what's happening here. I've got not a single clue. My idea for what's going on? None. None, I don't know. Okay, let's go to the attic again. And let's... Wait, no. That's the ending we already got. The end 2 out of 8. Oh, that is... Okay. Okay, so there's multiple ways to get to 2 out of 8 ending. There's multiple pathways to get there. Okay. Well, the attic is just gonna lead to the entrance. So I think going down the stairs will lead to the entrance. So let's go to the stairs and we'll go down this time. And this time I'm finally going to do option number 3 to ask, what was the thing I saw? A frenzy, heavy with hysteria, and perhaps the dreadful wrath of one returned from death. The madness of a soul trapped in an endless loop. How can you ever know what truth is anymore? What I just lived, though, was real. Few who face such dread believe it is real. Perhaps this time, that belief will be what frees you from the basement. Okay, the basement? Could I find a way out through the basement? Once on a sunlit... Okay, this is about the hatch. Do I remember what it looks like? If I could find it, I could go outside, and we're gonna go downstairs this time. The wooden steps groan beneath your tread. Their cries, like the house itself, are bitter shrieks. From unseen depths rise a heavy moan, the stink of mold and damp. One step, another. You go down. Open the door slightly. You re-rise from the dark. The basement stairs sink into an abysmal silence. Your steps find solid ground. Old memories. You remember the rooms beneath the house you once shared with Lilith. But like everything else, this place feels unfamiliar now. Lilith. Her dread is still fresh, sharp, and ripe. Crystals growing beneath those stones in the wall cast a faint pale light. When you lift your head, you see 2 doors standing tall in the wall ahead. Okay, what's going on? What's in the room? We got everything in the room's decayed and falling apart. Okay, there's one of my drawings. There's a torn apart book with bloodstains on it, presumably belonging to Lilith. That's all there is in the room for me to look at. Okay, I have to get out of here. At the end of this place, there must be a way, a passage to the cellar hatch outside. There must be. Okay, it's look at the doors or examine the surroundings. Gods, I don't recognize this place. Where am I? As your eyes adjust to the crystal's pale glow, you survey the chamber. The stone walls drip with dampness, cloaked in moss. When you listen closely, you hear the crash of waves hammering the cliffside beyond. Knowing a world still waits outside grants you a fleeting comfort. On the wall to your right, 2 circles are carved, harsh lines slashed between them, refusing union drawn with hateful strokes. Beyond the wall where the crystal is embedded, a rotting wooden table leans into decay. On it rests a broken frame coated in dust. On the floor, a melted candle and a blood-stained shredded journal. I guess I'm gonna look at the candle in the journal. You step amongst the scattered parchments and torn books, reaching for the journal fragment beside the candle. It crumbles in your grasp. You open it carefully. The bloodied script is unmistakable. Lilith's hand. Most of it unreadable, but the final pages you can make sense of the hastily scrawled words. I'm shaping her. Will she be complete at last? Will there be any other way? No, no, no! It will be perfect. We'll be complete together. We'll be complete with him. Keep examining the notebook or let go. Lilith, whatever twisted lunacies did you carve in these pages? Gonna keep looking. I'm gonna investigate. Words are not enough. I need something deeper, more physical. Here in the basement of the house we once shared, I've hidden something of his. While he wanders around the house, he suffers his greatest regret in the deepest place. Should I tell him that she is not dead? The journal has been scratched, gouged, and bloodied, as though Lilith needed to make her devotion visible. No matter how you try, there is little more to glean from the crumbling pages. You let the journal fall. The air grows heavier. Your ears begin to ring. Okay, I'm gonna approach the frame on the table. Despite the weight in your skull, you stagger to the table, lift the broken frame. Beneath the dust, it's a picture you once drew, but the figure in the portrait has been furiously defaced, ringed with a mad scrawl. Ooh, like claws. Bodies. We must be rid of the bodies. Of them, of everything, of all that fails to unite us. Even you, my love, my love, my love. I'm gonna take a closer look. As you lean closer to study the picture, you hear the basement door at the far end of the stairs creak. Lilith's twisted, ragged breath drifts all the way to where you stand. Ooh, I have to get out of here. You push aside the books, scattered parchments, and broken wood with your foot, and step closer to the door. To the left is an iron door, rusted with the weight of years. Upon it is a symbol, old and long since stripped of meaning. The other door is heavy, made of damp wood. It creaks faintly as though breathing. Wooden door. When you open the wooden door, the sour stench of sweat and decay greets you. Fearing Lilith might be close behind you, you step inside and quickly shut the door. You look around. Like before, the room is bathed in an uncanny blue glow of a crystal embedded in the wall. The air hums with expectation, and then a voice. Do you remember me? I'm gonna look at the source of the voice without responding. When you turn towards the voice, you see a young woman standing motionless in the corner of the room, her skin clinging tightly to bone. If not for her eyes, bright and piercing deep into your soul under the pale light, you might have mistaken her for the still silhouette of a statue. But then, she tilts her head just slightly, and in that moment you see it more clearly. There's something in that woman's eyes. Something you once knew. Something you once loved. So Clara and Lilith are probably the same person. But something happened, maybe a miscarriage, that changed her. Wait a sec, I know you. Finally. She made me from beginning to end. Yeah. What? Who did this? Was it Lilith? No, I didn't want this, Lilith. When she said our creation, was she talking about you? Oh, unless Clara is our child? You wish it were so. You want the madness to end soon, to see Lilith's strange game come to an end. But no, this isn't the creation Lilith spoke of. This is a personal experiment of hers. What she has in store for you is something very different. Is Lilith... Shh. Don't say it. If you say her name, she'll come. The young woman, hearing Lilith's name, presses herself against the wall. She pulls her shoulders inwards, her eyes fixed on the door behind you as she speaks. I had to be good. I mean, beautiful. I had to be... Yes. Oh, I see why we thought she was a creation. Bash. I see. When she pulls back, the crystal's light reveals her more clearly. A scar runs from beneath her neck up to her cheeks for her hairline. Her skin is stretched tight, as though cut and sewn back together along those lines. Her eyelids are gone. Her chin juts to a strange, sharp point, just as you once told Lilith you liked faces like that. The fingers she wraps around her arms are thin, impossibly long, longer than anyone's should be. As though filed down, extended, altered again, exactly the way you once told Lilith you liked them. The woman before you looks like someone who's been worked on constantly, reshaped piece by piece since she was a child. How could she do this? The young woman rises from where she cowered against the wall. For a moment, her smile reminds you of the woman you left at the table above. She sways her body slowly, just as Lilith used to. Then she takes a gentle step forward. For you, my love, I've become exactly the one you wanted. That's what you always wished for, isn't it? Look, I've become the body you desired. Are you her? Did Lilith steal your body and soul? I've always still, been yours, love. The young woman collapses on her knees as if she's used every last ounce of strength. Breathless, she turns her gaze to you. Was I good? Yeah, you've been good. Yes, I've been good. She said so. Stayed here. If you're good enough, he'll love you too, she said. She said so, but if I'm just good enough, you'll love me, right? She tilts her head and looks at you. The sharpness of her chin casts an unsettling shadow in the darkness. You're not the one I love. I shouldn't have let her do this to you, or yes, I'll always love you no matter what you're in. I'll always love you no matter what you're in. I'm gonna be nice to Clara. I think she really needs this. The thing you're staring into isn't Lilith, it's just an empty shell. A twisted reflection stripped of free will, an uncanny amalgam where fragments of the young woman have somehow tangled with the essence she's poured into it. In that moment, a crushing wave of pity floods your entire being, but you can't tell who it's for. The woman looking at you with desperate hope? Lilith? Or yourself? Alright then, alright. Will I see my mom now? Will I get to see her here? Her eyes glaze over as she tilts her head slightly. You can see her body start to tense. And why is I still so cold inside? I'll do everything I can to help you see your mother again, whatever it takes to get you out of here, or I don't know. I don't know, but I'm gonna be nice to the child and I'm gonna say whatever it takes to get you out of here. You can't even get out of here yourself. You don't know the way, so you have no idea how you'll do that. But in this circumstance, the poor soul standing before you like a shell of a shattered mind, this feels like the only thing you should say. Can you blame yourself for that? Leave? No, I can't. Milady'll find me. I can't go. I'm here. I'll stay here. I'll wait for you. You'll come. She presses herself tighter against the wall. You can see the terror in her eyes. Listen, you have to escape. Do you understand me? She's using you. Do you know the way? There has to be a cellar door that leads outside of here. Or I need to get you out of here and approach. I'll approach her. You don't love me. Lie. If you loved me, you wouldn't run, you wouldn't leave, you'd stay. I love it here. I'll stay here. I'll wait for you. We can escape, don't you understand? I'll stay here, you'll come. You'll come back, you'll love me, you'll come. She no longer hears you. Curled up against the wall, hands over her ears, the hollow shell just rocks back and forth, murmuring that you'll come back, that one day you'll love her. The chains wrapped around her neck are drawn so tight, no force could ever free her from this place. I need to find a way out of this room, and we'll head towards the doors. As the heavy weight of the air presses down on you, your eyes catch the doors nestled among the moss-covered wooden panels on the wall to your right. The first door is made of unpolished wood, but its surface is intricately carved with winding grain patterns like real tree bark, dried moss fragments, and root designs reaching upward. It looks as if it's been carved from the trunk of an actual tree. The second door, by contrast, doesn't look natural at all. Its surface is nearly ivory white, but faintly glowing raised patterns appear. Human bones. Ribs, finger joints, jaw fragments, all intricately carved and joined together. You can't help but admire this art. A small inscription is etched near the edge of the door. The most delicious are the familiar. Oh god, the tree trunk or the bone door? Well, this is harder than the last choice. You know, I have a sense of self-preservation, believe it or not. I think I'm gonna touch the tree door, because I feel like the bone door... Like, unless it's a bluff, I'm not really expecting good things behind bone door. You feel? When you touch the door, you feel a pleasant warmth, as if touching a living body. Oh no. Oh no. As your fingertips move across the surface, you hear a rhythmic vibration, like a heartbeat. In that moment, you see a large tree in the garden filled with white flowers. It was a sapling your father planted. "When it grows, you'll sleep in its shade," he said. That day never came. Alright, let's open the door. Ooh. Okay, it's a normal room. When you push the door ajar, the stifling silence of the empty room makes the rush of blood in your ears louder. The cracked crystal in the wall casts its uncanny blue light across the furniture in the room. I don't remember a room like this. Where is it? Let's look around. A child's toy. Yeah. Moisture and moss coat the walls. In the left corner sits a bed, its sheets stained with blood, urine, and pus. A cloth doll rests on top. The floorboards are rotting, scratched and battered, as though someone dragged things across them, slammed them down. Against the far wall stands a rusted metal table, its surface littered with mirror shards. Before it lies a collapsed chair, its legs bent. Brown stains cover it so completely that you can no longer guess its original color. Could the ragdoll belong to the woman in the other room? I'm gonna look at the toy. Let me take a quick drink. The doll is in shambles, stained with black blotches, its eyes long since gouged out. One arm dangles loose. The fabric looks like it's been torn open and stitched back together, again and again, in different places. The padding that once gave its head shape hasn't been entirely removed. Patches of mismatched cloth are sewn haphazardly across the body. Lying lifeless on the bed, the rag doll is a reflection, a crude replica of the woman murmuring to herself by the wall. Maybe it would be better if it stayed by the door? Leave the doll by the door? I'll leave the doll by the door. You'll love me. You'll come back. The woman, muttering at the foot of the door, turns her eyes towards you for a brief moment. When she takes the doll in her trembling hands, her rambling ceases. You feel that she wants to thank you, but apparently she forgot those kind of words a long time ago. I'll smile and nod. You turn your gaze back to the room. Beneath the crystal light, the metal table gleams faintly. On the far wall, two doors catch your attention. Like moss-covered walls, they too are tinged with an unsettling shade of green. I'm gonna approach the table again. As you step closer, you realize the glimmer is not from the table, but the shards strewn across it. Their rightful place is a frame hung on the wall. In the blue light, your gaze turns to the frame. Its edges so meticulously carved they seem almost ready to move. The glass, once whole, is burst outward from the center as though something inside has tried to break free. On the lower corner of the table, dried, bloody fingerprints remain. Whose fingerprints are these? No, is there anything in the mirror that catches my attention? You step closer to examine the mirror. The shards scattered across the table and floor, stained with blood, reflect dozens of twisted, warped, and deformed versions of yourself. They stare back at you with disgust, as if they're loathing the fact that they bear the same face from the mirror's silver side. You feel ashamed of being yourself, of having this face. Fear makes you take a step back. There's no reflections here that I want to see and step back, or it's just a reflection, just my own face, nothing to be afraid of. Let's reach out for the broken shard of mirror. You pick up one of the broken shards. Under the pale light, a small shadow passes beneath the silvering. Your trembling hands bring the blood-stained mirror up to eye level. You see your own reflection. What did you expect? Tired, with dark circles under your eyes, a frightened face, eyes that can't tell what's real or not, and golden blonde hair. But then, in the blink of an eye, Lilith's eyes appear, wide open in terror, filled with all the anger and hatred, eyes that seem like they could emerge from the other side of the mirror. You drop the shard in fear. It shatters into a dozen pieces on the floor. Lilith's eyes watch you from behind, each fragment. I need to leave. You turn towards the doors. One looks old at first glance. Its wood is dark brown, fading to gray in places, cracked and mildewed from time. There's no visible handle, only a notch in the frame. Worn smooth, not by force, but by habit. The other door is newer by comparison, but it's not the honest kind of new, more like something rotten, polished up and presented as good as new. Its wood is pale, grainless, unnatural. In its center sits a silver knob. I'm gonna touch the old door. Since this is about, like, facing the past. Because I think the new door is gonna be representing the kind of glazed over past that we've created ourselves, where it's like, no, this is my life, this is new, this is fine. And the old door is kind of like the truth, I think. You press your hand on the hollow space and push. The surface isn't warm, but not quite cold either. Still, like the moment when a corpse has only just begun to cool, like the remnant of an existence once lived, then abandoned. The tips of your fingers snag slightly on the wood splinters, just like the times when, as a child, you ran your hand over the amicid boxes. What's this mean? Ah, it's an alchemy material. While hiding at your mother's alchemy table. Just like the life you had before her death, and before you bore the weight of that responsibility, you opened the door. Wait, I caused my mother's death too? Am I just getting every woman who, God forbid a woman does alchemy around this man? God forbid. He'll report you to the authorities and get you killed. Don't tell me that's what he did to his mom too. At first glance, it seems like a cold and empty room. On the damp walls, the light seeping through the half-open door glimmers like scattered pearls. The dust, woken from its endless sleep, whirls frantically around you. Then you see them, paintings and canvases thrown into the corners, torn, ripped, shattered. A great hatred has turned every one of them into wreckage of a massacre. The room opens onto a corridor without a door. There must be something else I can find in this room. You turn your gaze away from the paintings on the floor. The beams supporting the low ceiling have come loose. The wooden shelves that once hung on the wall have fallen to the ground. A few books catch your eye where the shelves have collapsed. Okay, pick up the book or reach for the broken shelves. I'm gonna pick up one of the books. I didn't know Lilith was a reader. This guy must be a hit at parties. I think he's a party killer. I think he goes in... because parties are where all the alchemy happens. Every party I've ever been to, there's always a woman in the corner practicing alchemy. It's like a party staple.
He calls the cops on them every time. You don't tell this guy you're having a party, he'll call the cops on you, narc.
You reach for one of the bound books on the floor. The book is quite heavy. As you open the cover, faint crackling sounds come from the stitches and end band holding the pages together, as if the book itself were groaning. You slowly turn the pages, but they were all blank until the last one. Etched into the inside of the cover is a single sentence. When the essence of the soul is migrated, it becomes indisputable that the body is but a simple shell. Is there something hidden here? I'm going to examine the opening. From a narrow crack slips a folded piece of paper, its worn edges showing it's been read again and again. Leave the paper inside the empty book and head towards it. I'm going to unfold the paper, of course. You carefully unfold the paper. It's a page torn from a prayer book, filled with notes scrawled across it, scribbled from a deranged mind. Are these notes Lilith? I'm gonna read the margins. Not being able to have him doesn't mean I can't create him. A shell, like myself. Better. Will I love it? Not the shell, but what's inside. Slowly migrate the part of him that loves me into it, into me. Pristine desire will keep us alive. Alright, let me read the prayer. I avoid my existence. I do not belong to myself. I am a particle beyond the never-all, thrashing flesh and trembling essence. I consent to be unentangled and recreated beyond the gods, even before the creator light and creator dark. Oh, never all. Unentangle me, carry me, merge me with nothingness, so that neither I remain nor you stand apart. Let us be one, beyond what is not, beyond the infinite. This creation she spoke of wasn't just one thing, was it? Lilith's madness runs deeper. Your whisper fades into the cold, damp stone, sinking deeper into Lilith's madness. You glimpse the reason behind her venomous love, and that's why leaving here becomes all the more vital. Slowly, you move towards the door at the end of the corridor ahead. Blood roars in your ears as you push the slightly open door. This must be the place where the cellar hatch lies. Alright, let's push through the gap. The door opens without resistance. Inside, it's a little brighter. Metal tables are scattered across the room, each layered with dried blood. On the floor, small pools of urine and pus mingle with damp stone, releasing an unbearable stench. And in the midst of it all hangs bodies from chains on the ceiling, rotten and hollowed out, left on hooks to be forgotten. I'm over the censor button, do not worry. Keenan. Who dares disturb my century-long slumber? The voice sounds as if it's scraping its way out of a throat that shouldn't even be alive. Who are you? I'm over here. Come closer. I don't bite. Well, I'm kidding. Of course I bite, but right now that's not really an option. I'm a bit tied up, you see. Oh, good lord. I think it should be fine. It's a bit of gore. This is my warning. You may have caught a glimpse. There's gonna be a guy hanging with his guts out for a little bit. I could probably put a blur on it, maybe. Would that be better? If I... okay. I know what I can do. Sorry, I've tabbed out of the game. I'll put on music as I fix this. I'll fix it live. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna copy this. And then we're gonna paste. And then I'm gonna grab this and take it down. Now oh wait, no, I think I think the copy pasting isn't gonna work. Cause it's gonna, oh wait, no. No, I need to make a whole new game source. This'll work, trust. This'll work. I'm gonna make a new game capture. And then I'm gonna capture the same game. Livber.
I gotta tab back into the game just so it shows. Oh, this is gonna be good. All right, and then this game capture. It's not capturing. This game capture? Oh, is it not gonna let me capture the same thing twice? It should. But for some reason it's not. What if I do window capture? What if I do a window capture? That should work in theory. It does. Perfect. Okay. Now I need to just get the exact dimensions of this one. I know this is like a tense moment that I'm sort of ruining. I wish there was a way that I could just like... Where is it? Transform. Copy transform. Oh, and then I paste transform. Transform. Paste transform. Aha. Okay. And then I crop it so you can still see all the words. But then I'm going to keep that, and then I'm going to go filters, and then effect filter, and then image mask blend, crop pad, color collection, chroma key, what? Render delay, scaling aspect ratio, sharpen? How do I blur it? Why is there not like a blur option? Is that like a plugin that I need? Did I waste my time? Blending mode? That's crazy. That's crazy that there's no like base blur option. I was like, yeah, I can just apply like a blur filter. There is no blur filter. What? Image mask flash blend maybe. This is, well, that's awkward. Wait, really? Scaling, luma key, image mask blend, toning, crop pad, color key, color correction. Okay, well. All right. So instead, since that was a bust, we'll just put Muppet there. That's a bust. I'll just put Muppet there. All right. I realized that you could just see it because I moved things. You could see my browser source the whole time as I was moving it. He was just on screen the whole time. I don't think that worked the way I did. Well, it's censored now. Sorry, I thought I was doing something. I apparently just made it worse. That's okay. Well, I looked back up and I was like, what's on the live screen as I'm moving things around in studio mode. Apparently, I just put it on screen. Well. You know, things happen. How can you talk?
I guess it's because I'm the one meant to talk. The others are...
He gestures weakly towards the other bodies hanging from hooks. The chains clink and rattle with the motion.
Not exactly the chatty type, sadly. So all the babbling's left to me, but I owe my life to this deed.
You don't seem all that surprised to see me. No one ever is. Yeah, why does everyone know me here?
Surprised? Don't think I could manage that even if I wanted to. Golden hair. Besides,
I see you walking down here every night. Right there, standing at the threshold of the open door. You've left pieces of yourself in this place. If you look at that wall, you'll see the marks he made with his nails. He struggled to raise his brows as if pointing towards the wall. Sorry, what do you mean you see me coming here every night? This is my first time here. Yeah. I'm sure that's true, but let me tell you something. This isn't the place you came to escape. It's the place you've always thought about staying. You talk like you know me so well, Corpse. What? Corpse, you say? Pretty bold words for someone who's burned down his whole soul 5 years ago, golden boy. The chains rattle faintly as he leans his head towards you. Look at me. I know you. Really know you. But everything you were afraid of is in me. You're afraid of the feelings you never voice. Afraid to speak while you're tossed from place to place. When it all comes crashing down on you, you lash out at anyone you can. I know you, golden boy. I'm everything you can't bear to look back on. I was there in every moment you were too scared to choose. Corpse? Huh. At least I'm still honest. They weren't choices, they were masterfully created traps. Lilith really did build you well. Look at you, talking exactly like her. You're hitting below the belt, equipped with gross insults. But they say just the things you always wanted to say. Thoughts you know deep down but never dared to voice. A shadow. When Lilith was turning me into this thing, she said something similar. I'm gonna take the part of him that loves me. If you ask me, that part was buried pretty deep. But when she took it, I'll become a shadow, looking exactly like you, only without fear. A sudden silence fills the room. Dim light reflects off the foul puddles on the floor. One of the corpses slumped against the wall stares at you, its lidless eyes wide open, jaw hanging at an unnatural angle. A bug crawls across its face, disappearing between the torn skin of its cheek and calmly making its way down towards the throat. In front of you, the corpse bound in chains sways gently, caught in faint breeze whose source you can't place. With each movement, the chains creak softly, where they meet the ceiling. You're in no position to judge me, you're just a shell and image. Even the thought of you that believes you'd understand me is disgusting. I'm not going to be mean to him. I'm going to ask him how long he's been hanging here. Let's see. Well, roughly about since the time you started blaming yourself for your mother's death. Back then I was just a head, nothing below the neck. I fill out over time, you see. There are a lot of voices you've silenced, chained up, and shoved away. So I figured now I'd be up and running. But there's been a few bumps along the road. Okay, so I am just in my own mindscape, aren't I? This is just I'm in my own mindscape. And this is all stuff that my guilt manifesting itself. Oh, let's play with this. Wait a second, hold it. Are you saying that I created you? Lilith created you, not me. Now we've reached the break in the story. It coils its hand around the chains and leans slowly towards you. You think it was Lilith who made me? Well, you're not entirely wrong. She pulled in my flesh, cut and carved me, gouged out my eyes, true. But who do you think gave her the material to create me, huh? Lilith pulled me out of her happiest moment. What filled in the rest were the things you never said. What created me were the things you never dared make, golden child. And what will kill me is you. What do you mean kill? You're already dead. Well, no, that one was new. I didn't know you could break my heart like that. Come closer, let me show you what's been keeping me alive. Alright, I'll approach. Alright, then here we go. Hold out your palm just a little more. Yeah, do not drop it. Ugh, I hate this part. I'll hold out my hands. As you stand directly in front of the corpse, the stench becomes almost unbearable. Inside the empty eye socket, you catch a faint glimmering, something shimmering. Then the body starts to retch and convulse. He grips his chains tightly as something thick rises up his throat. At last, a dark reddish fluid oozes from his mouth, and he vomits onto your outstretched hand. A mouth of thick, warm bile fills your open palm, but within that heavy heat, there's something else. Damn it, let me catch my breath. It's never easy copping up things low stuffed inside me. Here you go, golden boy. Pretty sure that belongs to you. What is it? Crystal. Unformed, but still translucent. Some of you once said you truly believed you loved Lilith. A memory, greatest joy, greatest lie. Feeling clung to Lilith. She took it, turned it into her jewels, shaped it, made it something else. Which memory is this?
You watch as the corpse breath slows. The single eye sunken into the skull begins to dim, fading softly. A faint, genuine smile forms across its face. It can no longer speak. Oh, look at the crystal. As you wipe your hands clean, the round, translucent crystal is revealed. Veins pulse across its surface with a blue energy, throbbing like living tissue. Inside the orb, a vision takes shape. You feel Lilith's warm body against yours, the softness of her lips pressing into you, her fingers fretting through your hair, her breath, hot and immediate, against your neck. Your body trembles, you're biting, tearing, devouring each other, consuming until nothing remains between you. And in that moment, you're whole, truly complete. Your bodies dissolve into one another, and you touch the essence at the core of Lilith's being. Sex. Then, with your lips pressed to hers, you begin to speak. I will love you forever, Lilith. The crystal shatters in your hand, a sharp flash, then thousands of tiny fragments shatter across the room. The corpse before you slips free of his chains, crashing into the pool of fetid, pus-laced water below. With one last effort, he turns to face towards you. I said the things you couldn't. Now the words are yours, golden boy. Break free from your chains. Unlock them. We'll meet again, very soon. The corpse looks at you, that faint smile still on his face. The silence in the room deepens. And now I also carry the things you can no longer say, and I will close the corpse's eyes. The corpse doesn't respond to your touch. In the stillness, it looks almost like it's fallen into a peaceful, restful sleep. I better find a way out of here. Okay, let me... put you back down there. All right. As you return to searching the room, you feel something settle over you, a sense of expectation. The lifeless bodies strewn across the chamber are watching you. On the wall to your right, you see two distant doors again. The first door is sealed shut with rusted chains. The chains aren't locked together, they merely hang there as if trying to hold something back, and failed. The other door stands slightly ajar. Beyond it, nothing but darkness. No light, no life. Well, they were talking a lot about chains. So I should probably do the chain door. The chains draped over the door aren't tightly bound together, as if they simply hang there heavy and loose, as if they once tried with all their strength to seal something shut, and failed. From beneath the door, a faint cold breeze flows out, carrying with it a soft flickering glow. Let's open it. Oh, we're in the thing from the thing. You open the door and step inside. Your foot is met with a smooth surface, without any texture. No stone here, no dust, not even echo. Silence, cold whiteness. The room is bright, far too bright. The light, overwhelms your eyes. There's nothing left of what remained in shadows. The room, why is it so bright? Where's the light coming from? I'm literally like flashbang 2 on screen. Your gaze fixes on the white door standing directly before you. Ordinary, with nothing remarkable about it. It stands, waits for you to open it and step through. I have a strange feeling inside like I wasn't meant to be here. You're not exactly wrong. That's why we should get out of here as soon as possible. Alright, I'll walk towards the door. Your footsteps echo upon the smooth stone. Because you have no shadow, you cannot truly be sure where you tread. It feels less like walking and more like gliding. This feels wrong. Yes, because we weren't supposed to be here. Your story wasn't meant to continue this way, but we can fix that easily. How? By passing through the doors over there. Okay. Your footsteps echo on the smooth stone. Oh. It's so silent in here. Yes, there's truly nothing here. A void without a beginning. A restless nothingness that cannot be digested even in memory. Stagnation. That is precisely why we must leave here. The only thing that matters now is reaching the door. How come I must know? Know what? That behind that door there isn't more doors, and behind those more still, more yet to come. This is an endless labyrinth. You can't. All you can do is hope. I can get out of here. I'll see the waves of the sea and feel the wind caressing my face once more. Absolutely. Now place one foot before the other and let's leave this place. Okay, I'll approach the door again. Yes, exactly. You reach for the door, you open it and step through to the other side. It's that simple. You leave behind the empty, meaningless room that never should have been. The story flows again just as it was meant to. Okay, open it. Oh, good. I did it correct. But with that, my voice is slowly going. How do I save? I don't think I do. Oh, wait, save and back. Aha. All right, but for today, let me go big. Let me go big. For today, I think that's all my voice can handle right now. Just because I'm still getting over a little bit of sick, and also I need to go to bed for work tomorrow. Boo, negative, negative. But this was really fun. I definitely recommend checking it out for yourself if this has interested you in any way. Obviously, we're only just scratched the surface. There's still a lot more to figure out and do. Excuse me, but I had a very good time. Sorry about the censoring issue. I'm so sorry. I thought I could do it better than what I set up, and I think it would have been for the best if I just kept it like that. If I just kept it like that and just read it out loud. But, you know, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. That's how the tables turn. We're gonna go right into Aqua today. Aqua is playing a Yuri visual novel called Devil's Liminal, which might also be a little bit of kind of a similar vibe. Cause it's I mean Devil's Liminal, I'm like assuming that's gonna be a little bit of a horror or psychological. It's Yuri, it's gonna be psychological. They're always psychological. But yeah, we're gonna go right into Aqua. I hope you have a wonderful time. We will be back on Friday for whatever is on the schedule for Friday. It might be a little bit earlier. I'm not sure. The schedule mix-up has been cleared out, but I might still do the stream a little bit earlier because I need to be up early the next morning. So we'll see. But I hope you have a wonderful time. I'm gonna kick you out. Bye.